Hey, what's up? So I was browsing the Reddit today, and I've been actually meaning to talk about this topic for quite a, I wouldn't say a long time, but quite a few days. This is my favorite form of Naruto. Shoutouts to Alice for actually bringing this up in the Reddit. You got quite a few waffles. I don't know why I didn't see this like 2 days ago or yesterday when I was browsing it. I guess Reddit just didn't want to show it to me, but this is my favorite form of Naruto. This not the biggest image or the highest quality, but this is my favorite form of Naruto of all the anime, because my favorite fight in the anime is Naruto against Pain. Like, Nagato is my favorite character, and if you don't know, sorry for spoilers, but Pain is Nagato, and that fight was extremely cool, extremely good, and it wasn't animated very well, but if we pass the animation, it was very good. And this form of Naruto, of course, was presented. Naruto went through the process of learning Sage Mode, which even his master didn't know how to use properly. And then even with Sage Mode, he got defeated. And then he had to use the thing that he really didn't want to use, which was this one. I thought it was extremely dope. It's probably my favorite form of any sort of external chakra, even Sage's 6 paths, everything. This is my favorite one. I don't know, and I'm talking not only this with the bones, but also this one. Not necessarily this one, but this one of Naruto, where he destroys the walls, right? A couple of weeks ago I did a video speaking of talking about the summon animations and how one of the summon animations should be the 4 walls, and then Naruto, or 3 walls or whatever, and then Naruto comes in with the 4 tails form and destroys it. There could be a super attack. Imagine you do the ultimate, right? It hits a certain area, of course. It couldn't be the whole map. I mean, it could, but he drops the walls on the enemy, and then he goes with the 4 tails and destroys the walls. That would be actually pretty cool, and we kind of already have some sort of transformation kind of deals, like this one with Gaara. This Gaara transformation is in the game. He's a terrible Blazing Festival unit. He is Blazing Festival, right? I think he is. He's a terrible Blazing Festival unit, but I mean, we still have him. Why don't we have this one for Killer Bee, or this one from Naruto again? Why don't we have these? It's the same concept. He's being transformed from the Kyuubi. Or these Edo ones, we do have Yagura and Yugito. They're not necessarily in this state with the kind of being transformed, but they are in the game anyways. But we don't have this, or this, or this, or this, you know what I'm saying? It's the same concept, but I feel it's because Naruto Shippuden has a lot of freaky shit. This is probably when I was a kid, this would scare the shit out of me. When I started watching Naruto Shippuden, I was 10 or 12 or whatever, and this freaking jutsu would scare the shit out of me. It was such, I don't know, it was just super freaky, and I think that's the reason why they never use this in any games. It's kids don't like it, and of course the game is towards it's focused towards kids, even though it's meant to be over 14 years old. It's kind of focused towards kids, so they don't want to have some freaky shit like this. I think that this one of the Akatsuki, not that it should be a character, because they don't actually do anything on this. They do, they extract the Kyuubis from the Jinchurikis, but it could be a background, imagine fighting, because for example Sakura defeated Sasori. I'm trying to think of an example. Remember when Kakashi defeated Deidara? It was close to one of the caves, right? When they entered the cave, now I don't remember. It's such a long time since I watched this part of Shippuden. But when the whole Akatsuki doing it, I feel in a fight they could have the whole Akatsuki kind of looking at the fight in the state. That would be extremely cool as well. But going back to this one, I feel like that's why, because this is freaky, man. Like this is super freaky. As a kid, I was scared the shit out of Naruto when he did this. But not necessarily this one, but when he became the Four Tails and he couldn't control himself, he almost killed Sakura, and he didn't know what to do. He was just destroying shit. It was super cool. I was like, as a kid, I was super scared, but it was super cool. And I'd love to see that in game. Imagine using him. Imagine in game using this form of Naruto. It's much cooler than using freaking the new Blazing Bash guy. Fuck. It's so freaking cool. And like, you can say like, even if he's not good, just because it's cool, people are gonna summon for it. And if the rates are good, the people are also gonna summon for it. I feel like there's so much untapped potential in Naruto. I don't like Naruto's like Dragon Ball, where they have like some crazy uncanon transformations they can pull out of their asses. But Naruto also has a lot of cool stuff that Blazing does not use. Like Series 6 Pass Madara took what, 150 years to release, and you know, it should have been since day one. Actually, I don't know. When was we're in 2018, 16. Okay, Series 6 Pass Madara was already a thing, so you know, I don't know. I'm just expressing myself. I'm just sharing my thoughts. What do you guys think? You think this would be a good idea? I've heard people saying that they can't make the Kyubis like being playable, like for example Shukaku here. Like you can't play with a like, because they are bosses, right? But I think this is full of shit. Because like we see Naruto do this in Jutsu, like this. So I you know, we can use whatever really. So thank you guys for watching, and leave your thoughts down below. I read them. I actually read them.